My name is Miriam Abutalib.
I'm Maximilian Stefanski.
My name is Diana Bledsoe.
I am Nathan Inks.
I'm Ricardo Harris.
I'm Richard Ruba.
My name is Ayana Yat.
I am Brenda Wilson.
I am a member of the Youth Advisory Board.
Youth Advisory Board.
I serve on the Community Alliance.
Community Alliance.
The Sustainability Commission.
The Sterling Heights African American Coalition.
The African
American Coalition.
Well, our team is a new charter, and we've been put together, there's 7 of us, to really kind of look at the whole city in ways that we can, foster environments for education, foster environments for situations that we can bring folks together, bring the community together to learn about each other's differences and celebrate those differences, as well as maybe even have harder conversations.
We went through and in 2020 adopted a comprehensive sustainability plan that addresses a number of different goals and areas that we would like to see the city accomplish. Different items regarding sustainability involving natural assets, sustainable mobility, and sustainable land use and development.
Our board looks at issues which the youth gets impacted on in our community, and those issues we try to solve or try to fix as any way we can, because we are also youth, so we kind of listen to our peers and see what their problems are, and we kind of talk about them to try to help them out.
We're interested in making sure that we're represented in City Hall, that we're represented in the city, that we participate in the elections, that we come to the council meetings if there's needs in the community for change, and to feel as if we're part of the group.
We try and come up with ideas to make Sterling Heights an inclusive, more diverse community. And it's more than just ethnicity. It's about culture. It's about the LGBTQ community. It's about Americans with disabilities, whether they're learning or physical disabilities. So it encompasses all of those different facets of our community. And Sterling Heights is now becoming a diverse community. And this helps us to help the citizens of Sterling Heights feel included in what's happening in the city.
If I can do my part, if I can do my part, then hopefully some of that change will happen. And so I would just encourage anyone that sees things, there's different blind spots, and we call them blind spots because we don't see them, right? And so I would just encourage anyone that has a passion for whatever it is to look for those opportunities to get involved. The more you're involved, the more community that you're able to build, the more opportunity that you can maybe point out blind spots and use your strengths to better our community.
Personally, I just want to see getting our voices heard. I think a lot of our leaders are older, and getting a perspective of the younger audience is pretty important, and especially with some diversity.
I was very surprised how open and how willing the individuals from the city, from the police chief to some of the city council members that come and participate, the city manager, how open and the willingness they have to be open to our ideas and to be receptive and actually take action on some of the recommendations that we've made. So I've been very impressed with that. I didn't anticipate that. I don't think a lot of residents anticipate that kind of openness from their city representatives. So I was very pleased to see that. And that's what keeps me in the organization, because I feel like they listen to what we have to say.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. When you see the work that you have put into something, and we spent dozens of hours working on the sustainability plan, and we're able to present that to City Council and get some feedback. It's great to see something that you put so much time into get a positive reception from City Council and City Administration, and we hope that it will ultimately get a good reception from the residents of the city as well.
We're all family, we're all neighbors, we're all friends, and we're all important in this group that makes this a great city. I want to participate in helping keep the city one of the best cities in the country to live in.
Helping to develop the city into a city that I continue to think would be a great city to live, work, and play in is something that I would like to do. And if people want to continue living in the city and help shape the city, getting involved in the different boards and commissions is a great way to do that.
I'm a person that's very passionate about diversity, very passionate about inclusion, and I also believe that the change that I want to see, it has to begin with me. So I just wanted to put my head out there and see if I can be of service to the city, and I was happy to be selected.
Being part of a community, there's a certain role you should play, and getting voices heard from a younger audience is pretty hard. So I think this was a great way to do it.
It gives me an opportunity to give back to this community. I lived here for 25 years, raised my children here, have thought it to be a fantastic community. I want it to continue to be a fantastic community. And now I can have a small part in that, in the future of this city, and being on this committee. It's really a benefit to myself, and hopefully it'll be a benefit to the city as we move forward.
Volunteering for the Sterling Heights African American Coalition is not only showing up for you, but is showing up for your community and everyone who's around you. Without us being visible in this community, our voice is not heard or recognized. And thankfully and fortunately for us, Sterling Heights has recognized our voice and has recognized our lived experiences. So it is very important for us to utilize the platform that we are given to show up for each other.
If you want to affect change in the city or have input in any change going on in the city, joining a committee is the best way to do that.
Volunteer and participate in something that you truly believe in and that you care about, because that way you're going to bring the best of yourself to the organization.
The City of Sterling Heights has a great approach to getting the community involved. It's a very progressive city, wants to see people get involved and help shape their community, truly listens to resident input. I think my voice has been very well heard.
Hey, I volunteer.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
I volunteer for my community.
For my community.
For my community, and so should you.
And so should you.
And so should you.
And so should you.